What is cooking?
Oh my god! Not the raw.
Cooking is when you do something with style. I've still got it! Something hard, but you make it look easy.
I am dead as shit.
Oh, the dude that did the thing, Pog! Less importantly, and the topic of today's video, it's how you make food. This all started last night when I realized that NH fat is completely unhinged. Step 1. Go to the fucking store. Prepackaged meat is fine, but the good shit is behind the counter. While you're there, get garlic, rosemary, and thyme. Except they won't have thyme at the store you went to, so you have to go across town to a different store to get your thyme. Step 2. Prep. You're gonna want to pat it dry with like a paper towel, just to get it ready for everything else that's gonna happen. Once it's nice and dry, you're gonna want to take some salt and salt all three sides that aren't fat. You're gonna want to leave the fat cap untouched. Next up, you gotta wait like 45 minutes. Some people do less, some people do more. It don't really matter. The most important part is that you just wait any time to let it come up to temperature. While you're waiting, you gotta cut up a clove of garlic. Just smash that shit with your knife. This looks really scuffed because I'm trying to make sure the camera can see it, but be safe with your knife, please. Step 3. It's time to fucking cook. Next, you want to like preheat your pan. Just make sure it's nice and hot before you put the oil in. To check if it's ready, you can sprinkle a little bit of water in it, and if it starts to beat up and bounce around, then it's perfectly hot. Next, you're going to want to take some high temperature oil, like some peanut oil or canola oil, and just put in just enough to coat the bottom. Next, you're going to want to add your aromatics and your herbs, and if you're stupid like me, you're going to forget to dry off your thyme, and there's going to be a little oil splash. It's not dangerous at all. Finally, you're going to start to render the fat cap before you put the steak in. It's going to make that fat nice and melty. It's going to be really delicious. Help it get in the pan. This steak is about 1.5 inches thick, so you're going to want to put it on for 8 minutes on this side and then flip it over for another 7. While it's cooking, make sure the kitchen is clear of gremlins. Once you get to the 130 mark, you're going to want to take all your aromatics, all your herbs, put them at the top of the pan, and tilt it back and start basting with butter. Once you're done basting, you're going to want to turn off the heat and yoink it out of the pan and just let it rest for a few minutes. Another trick I learned is while it's resting, you can leave the aromatics on top of it just for a little more flavor. Once it's rested for a little bit, you can take a peek inside. It's perfect medium rare. Maybe a little more rare, but who's keeping track? Obtain your top shelf beverage. Fucking chow down, my gamer. You did it.